Good morning. What is it? It's Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday about 7:15 in the morning. I'll be getting Wayne up soon. I got to have him to his doctor, one of them. This week we got several appointments. And I don't know, he goes into this doctor's appointment by himself. This is his primary care doctor, and they got a good rapport. So I'll be waiting in the car, and I hope it doesn't get too hot. I'll park under the trees, and I'm going to take my slow stitching stuff. I'm going to pack it up. Most of it's over there, and I'll be packing that up in a little while to take with me, and then we'll come back. And I made him a sandwich that he can eat on the way home, and I'll just make my breakfast when I get home. And he's got something he's supposed to go do today, which I don't understand, and I'm not getting involved in it, so I'm not going to worry about it. We had a really good day yesterday, the 4th. Rainey and Michael came over, and Sky was off, and so we began the day grilling. Wayne grilled. I was not hungry because I don't eat meat anyway, but I wasn't hungry for anything because I had a late breakfast, and so I got everything situated for them to eat, and then I went and got changed into my swimsuit and stuff, and did some things around, and then they got through eating, so I cleaned up after them, and then I went and got in the pool, and shortly after that everybody else started joining in the pool, and Rainey and Michael bought a inflatable volleyball stuff, and it floats. We're going to fix it with anchors so it doesn't float, but I held the volleyball net while they played volleyball, and Rainey floated and stuff, and I started counting their hits, and I think the highest I got to count was 34 one time, and I think there was one time other than that they hit it pretty good without missing, and I didn't count. I wasn't counting then, but yeah, it was so much fun. We were out there for a few hours, and there was some beers and music, and we were just having so much fun, and then we came in, everybody got changed, and we played a game. We played Who's Most Likely, where you ask who's most likely to have a conversation with Google Home, and of course that would be me. And it was funny. It just reveals a lot about your character traits. It's pretty funny. And then I heated up the leftover burgers and got my dinner, and we ate, and then we watched Guardians of the Galaxy, and then Rainey and Michael went home, and I got everything straightened up in the living room, and then we went to bed and watched Beverly Hillbillies, and I fell asleep, of course, during Green Acres. I slept really good until about time to get up this morning, and today I don't think we'll go swimming, me and Rainey, because we got a lot of sun yesterday. So I doubt very seriously if we'll get in there today, but you never know. It might just get so hot that you're just like, I gotta go get in the pool. And yeah, we have air conditioning, but it's old. It's really old. It's old. And my studio and the living room and the kitchen both get really hot. Wayne's gonna put um, over there. You see that clock on the wall, the lit up clock? Right beside that, there's and the turntable's right there. In between that clock and the turntable is a wall, and he's going to cut the wall open and put in a window, and put in a window unit air conditioner to help cool this part of the house. Because let me tell you something, when you're trying to cook supper, it's like you're cooking in the pits of hell. It's horrible. It's so hot in there. So he's gonna put in an air conditioner, and that way when it gets cold, we can take the air conditioner out and close the window, and it'd be nice and filled up for winter. But in the summer we need it because it's just too stinking hot. We got my ceiling fan, and then we've got a rotating fan in the living room but it's just not helping. We take the rotating fan with us when we go to bed, and it's nice in the bedroom because it just sits at the foot of the bed and it just, rotates around. It's like sleeping in a breeze. It's so nice. Makes for a great night of sleep. So yeah, I don't know how much work I'll get done today except for what I get done in the car. But whatever, don't have to worry about it. It's called slow stitching for a reason. And I have to admit that I'm thinking about pulling the computer out and shoving all the tables down to the left and making room in that hole right there so that that one whole line is working stuff. Because normally I rug hook on that green table, and that's the table that I cut my fabric and I do my painting on. Don't tell my nana. And then that would be where I do my embellishments. That's where that stuff right there would go. And it wouldn't be in the middle of the floor right there. But this is not written in stone. That blue container, that's got some art in it that's just sitting in my Etsy shop waiting to sell. So I need to get a handle on my Etsy shop too and get a direction and get it reeled in, I think. I need to work on that. It's just easy to say it. I need to work on it. I need to get something going, need to reel it in. But then what does that actually mean? And then my mind just shuts down. And it says, okay, let's go, clean the bathroom, or let's go vacuum the floor or dust, or let's work on some art, or go get in the pool. It doesn't want to actually contemplate what that means because it doesn't come to my mind readily what it means. And so I just look for ways to discard it. And I got to stop doing that. I got to start thinking things all the way through that seem like they're important and not thinking things through that aren't important. It really is not important to put that stuff in that corner because that corner looks great and I can get to the bookshelf and there's no reason. It's just something in my head again. It's something in my head. So maybe instead of working on my Etsy shop, I would be doing that. I think it's a distraction for me to move the furniture. I don't know. I hate it though. I hate it. And tell you the truth, I would like to just get rid of the majority of the stuff that I got and just focus in on two things: making my rugs and doing these little textile pieces. But I can't, that's all paper right there. All of that's paper. Well, except there's some wax melts, but all of that's paper. And then underneath it is jars and I don't know what else, really. I don't know. I'm not a hoarder. I hope I'm not a hoarder. It seems like everything that I've got, I need or I might need. But see, over there's a lot of paint supplies, and I can't even get to it because it's blocked. So that's stupid. I can't get to my airbrush paints. I can't get to those markers very easily. I can't get to my dyes. Yeah. And then that, I feel like, justifies me doing what I was talking about doing. But I don't know. But then I gotta find a place to put the computer. Well, it's a lot of busy work, you know what I mean? Just stuff to stay busy. I need to work smarter and not harder. And I need to get my mind, like, you know what? I probably should spend less time on the treadmill and walking and more time yogaing, because when I practice yoga all the time, I don't think I did this. I have to think about this. But will I? Will I think about it, or will I just rearrange furniture so I don't want to think about anything but where this furniture is going to go, like playing Tetris? I don't know. But I gotta go now because I know that you're probably getting bored of listening to me ramble. But if you stuck with me to the end, I appreciate you so much. And I'm sorry that I'm so weird. I just am. It's too late to change. I'm too old. Don't want to change anyway. I just embrace my weirdness. So have a good day. I appreciate you so much. I love you. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. I'm waving to you, but you can't see me.